Chef Colagreco. Should I call you Chef Colagreco? Chef Mauro?
Yes, Chef Mauro.
Mauro, okay. Thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure for me.
How is the situation in Menton now? Is it getting better?
Yes, unfortunately, everything is getting better. Here in Côte d'Azur, we're still in green zone for the whole period.
Okay, so we are very interested in your background because, as we know, you're Argentinian and you opened a restaurant in Menton in France. How did you end up opening a restaurant in there?
So on the beginning, when I leave Argentina, I decided to come here in France for train and for work with a French chef, but with the idea to come back to Argentina and open something there. But now it's 20 years I'm here, so my plans changed a little bit with the time. I was lucky to work with many great chefs here in France, and then to have the great opportunity to open this restaurant after 6 years. After 6 years, my arrival here in France. So I arrived in France in 2000, and I opened here in Mirazur in 2006.
Oh.
So yes,
yeah.
It was fast, but I was very young, plenty of energy, and I was a real dreamer. It was the time to open. I was lucky. I showed a little bit of the place. So that is one of the floors of the restaurant. All the Mediterranean Sea, the Menton Bay.
Very beautiful.
Yes, and downstairs we have one of our gardens.
You seem to live in a beautiful city, and your restaurant Mirazur is also located in a very nice area with a wonderful view, and your cuisine is world's best #1 now.
Here the land is very similar with Japan because we have the ocean, we have the mountain, and it's in the Italy border. So we have two cultures, French culture and Italian culture. For us, so important our cuisine. We can find products here in France we can find in Italy, and for us it's the same. The important is not the culture, it's the land, because our cuisine spring to interpret the land. It's a very good place for a chef.
So since you are Argentinian, does Argentinian cuisine influence your cuisine in Mirazur? How would you characterize Argentinian cuisine?
I think for every chef, child's memories are really the most important influence in a career. But in my case, I tried because I was in another country. I came in for train with a great chef to learn French cuisine. Then I arrived in the area I never was before, and I started to discover a land. My wish was to be recognized not for my nationality, not by my origin, but by my work. I really work hard for that, to have my own style. But of course, my memories influence my cuisine. Argentinian is a very rustic cuisine with a lot of influence all around the world, because Argentina was a country who, beginning of the last decade, a lot of greats from around the world choose Argentina for live. We have a lot of European influence, but some Asian as well, the originals cultures as well.
It's a mix of culture.
It's a mix of culture. So, but it's still very rustic because the country is very wild, and you have a lot of huge place of wild land, and that we can feel in the cuisine. Or we have a fantastic mix as well. But here in Mirazur, we really make our own style. I don't try to reproduce a dish of Argentina, but perhaps I use technique for cook some meat in the charcoals like Argentinian style, or I will take a kind of sauce we use there and reinterpret the sauce, but it's by little touch.
Okay. sounds a good combination between, your childhood memories and your experience training with great chefs and your own style. So I'm sure the cuisine in Mirazun is one of the best, of course.
A lot of people ask me, okay, but what's the next? And I say, our goal is not dark source to be number one. Our goal is to make better and better and to have get happy. Any things you make, you try to do well and with a lot of passion and with a lot of love. In Mirazur is something very important. The people who come in Mirazur need to have that mind.
When you are not working, what do you like to do?
To have the time to cook for the family, to cook for the friends, and I really enjoy that.
Well, you have very interesting
Yes.
family. So your wife is Brazilian and you're Argentinian, but you both live in France, and I'm sure your children are French. So very international and very diverse in
Yes,
terms.
it's something very rich in the mix of culture. When you are the open mind, you can feel the richness of different culture. Everything makes Mirazur something special. So the most important will be the gardens. All our projects will born from the garden. We will work in our cuisine like we work in our garden. So we follow the moon for gardening, so in this calendar you have days for where the energy of the plant is more in the roots, days where more in the leaves, days where it's more in the flowers, and days where it's more in the fruits. You can book your day in accordance with, so you can come in a day roots, in a day leaf, in a day flower, or in a day fruits. The experience will be totally different between every day. Even the decoration of the perfume of the restaurant change everything. It's very good for your body because when you eat the leaf in the day leaf, all the energy of the plant is there.
Okay, so maybe for our readers and for your fans, I'm sure they're also curious about what a famous chef like yourself cook at home, or what kind of simple, is it simple or is it as complicated as your restaurant dish?
No. I'm very simple guy, so I love to cook very simple. I have the garden at 2 meters, so I choose my vegetables. I make a very nice salad, but very simple. The most important at home is the fresh of the products. And sometimes, yes, I love to cook something more sophisticated, but normally I cook very simple at home. Sometimes I love to go to visit friends, to visit different restaurants. I love food, I love to eat, I love cook. But at home I cook very something who I love to cook right now. It's fava bean, green pea, and we are a very nice friend who produce a goat cheese who is fantastic here in the countryside in Sospen. It's a very little town but very nice town in the mountains, just at 20 minutes from here. I love this cheese, something simple but very nice, very tasty.
Lovely.
I love tasty food.
Do you mind to share the recipe of this dish with us later?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
I think I can do a book about my recipes during the quarantine.
Wow, incredible. We look forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I make it one very nice with collie rabbit, parsnip, smoked salmon, lemon fermented, and it is in English dill. And I will share with you as well.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, I hope you will have a nice day today, and thank you so much for your time. We're so happy to be able to chat with you.
So actually we have a very nice idea. Try to make a pop-up this winter time in Japan. So it's something we
Really?
work
Okay. Oh,
to move
exciting.
Mirasure there for a few weeks, make something nice. We're not ready, but we work for
I
it.
hope you can make it. We're so excited.
Yes.
Yes.
We will. The idea is to close here Mirasure and still open for other young chefs on the world to move with the team from Mirasure to Japan.
Wow,
We
that's
will
really
try to
cool.
do.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day and stay safe. And hope
Thank you.
situation in Menton will get better soon.
And I wish for Japan as well.
Thank you so much.
You're a fantastic country. I love your culture. Stay strong
Yes.
and stay safe. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.